welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Samantha Bailey. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some things I've been doing to improve. Now, I know I like to make these videos a lot, but obviously as someone who is trying to really get better with being consistent, I'm so close, so close. I'm making so many good steps, but obviously, you know, there's gonna be some hurdles, and so been trying to get through that and get over that and really put in the most effort, because I have so many things that I'm passionate about that I need to be on top of and really put my full focus into in order to, you know, see the results and to build a life for myself. So I wanted to kind of talk about that. I am not forgetting about these videos. Obviously, I've been slacking, and I am going to talk about that a little bit, just kind of talk about my headspace and things that I struggle with as an entrepreneur, so that you guys can hear that from me and learn from my lessons. So, yes, first thing that I kind of wanted to talk about was trying to be more organized and talking about some things that I've done in order to do that, to try to set myself up for success. So one of the things, which took me a while, but I'm really grateful that I did it, was I found an app, and I will do a screen recording kind of showing you, you know, what's in my closet, even though I don't have a lot of great pieces because, you know, things cost money. But I have been able to, within this last year, purchase some nice pieces. There's not a lot, but there's some nice pieces, and I will show you that. I had made like a TikTok shop order, and I put it on Klarna because I was like, oh, $500, I don't have that right now out of pocket. So that's what I did. And yeah, if you guys want to do that, if you have the same thought, like, I want to get some stuff but I just haven't had that money in a hole, do Klarna. If you can get approved for Klarna, Klarna is probably your best bet. And no, I am not sponsored by Klarna, obviously, but yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I love to give you guys some resources. So yeah. Also, I didn't mention I am sick. So if I sound a little off and if I sniffle at all or anything, I am sick. I have a cold. I do, like I said, if you have seen any of my other videos, that I work at a daycare. So get sick easily, but honestly, I'm very grateful because I haven't been sick in a while. But when I get sick, oh, it's for like 2 weeks or so. So just have to get through it. But yeah, now that I got that out of the way. So it's great because you can put in almost anything. You can plan out your outfits, and like I said, I'm gonna do a screen recording kind of to show you some of the features. You can so you can create different outfits, you can schedule your outfits. It's got so many different things. You can categorize it, and there's so many categories. It is a very cool app, especially if you're someone who wants to be into fashion and you have clothing but you just don't know how to style it. This is a great way to do that because you can see the pieces together. And one thing I also really like about it is so what I did was I learned that I wanted to take pictures separately into my phone and then upload them, because when you upload a picture, it's going to ask you to categorize it, select the colors and everything, just so that you can really narrow down where things are in your closet on there. So I realized that taking the pictures in the app just was taking too much time, and it kept bringing up that thing. So take pictures on your phone, on your camera, and then upload them, and then sit through and organize it, because it does a good job for the most part of being like, oh yeah, this is a shirt. But sometimes I can't tell, especially like me, to fit some of my pieces in the picture, I had to fold it up weirdly, and it just kind of, you know, so just go through, sift through, make sure it's the right colors and everything in there, and then once you've gotten this done, it's done. But yeah, I have all my jackets, all my one pieces, all my shirts, all my pants, shorts, all bottoms. I have shoes in there. I have my bracelets. I went through and took pictures of pretty much everything because I want to be more organized and plan out outfits and feel good and look good. So yeah, this is a good one. So that's a good step. This is my first step. I would say you can do it in whatever order you want, but download an app, and I'll link this one down below. It's called Wearing. It's Whering. I don't know if they're both Apple and Android, but I have an iPhone, so I know at least Apple users can get this app. Another thing, I have a notes app. It's called Noto, Noto, and I think I have talked about it before, but I'm not sure. But I love this app because you can be so like detailed. Sometimes it gets finicky because I try to use it on my laptop, on my MacBook, and the thing is, if you accidentally like group things together, because you can make so many different folders, just I don't know, it acts weird when I try to move something, like then the app like crash. It doesn't crash in itself, but like it's not working, so like basically it crashed, so I have to restart it. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say get it. You can use it on your MacBook, but just to make sure that like nothing, you know, it syncs everything, but to not deal with any errors at all, I just would use the app on your phone. It's so much easier and quicker because personally me, like, and a lot of people, they're on their phones more than they are anything else. So yeah, just get that app, organize it. For me, I love it because I created like this whole plan, and I think I might have talked about this, but for like my goals, I have all these different goals as like an entrepreneur, and I had it create like a whole plan using ChatGPT. And so I love this because you can go in here and I have everything organized by months, and then like, you know, if there's extras, like, let me see, I have a smart goals folder and it's like pinned. You can like pin stuff, and then I have like whatever month it is on the top as well. And then on like underneath where it's stuff that's not pinned, I just have miscellaneous, and then like the other month. So like I have the first 4 months of my plan created, and I've kind of just been doing it month by month. I keep adding more stuff into my weeks and whatever, because I realize like, okay, this, you know, it's just things that I've been learning. I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. So like I have a notes for my looks. I've been planning out my looks and going on Pinterest and finding out my makeup looks to match along with my outfit. And it's so easy because now I have that Wearing app. Now I have my outfits planned. I've been trying to plan my outfits out for the week, and I do this on Sunday. I've been trying to do that. And so now I have all my outfits planned, and now I'm finding makeup looks to go along with it. Just, you know, it ties it all together. I feel complete. I'm put together. I'm planning things in advance. So this is what you want to do. So I know I just kind of shared some details that maybe you don't care about. And, you know, that's me. I love to give you guys advice and share these things with you so that you can get the most amount of input from this, and you can learn like, okay, you know, here's some things that you know, even as I always say, oh, I'm just starting out, but obviously technically I'm not. I've been on this journey for actively about a year now, and so yeah, I would still say compared to a lot of people, I am newbie and a beginner, but I have learned a lot of things within this last year, and especially the last few months. I say that all the time, but it's true. I just keep pushing myself. So yeah, I mean, every like thing that I come across and I'm like, okay, this is what I've learned, like I like to share it with you guys. I think I've talked about this, and I couldn't tell you how many times I've said I think I've talked about this. But honestly, I have made, you know, or at least recorded, uploaded, a different question, recorded some videos, you know, older videos that like I just never edited or anything, which I still am like, that's content that I should, you know, go through and be like, okay, what can I use, and upload that for you guys, because there are some useful bits in there. But since I've recorded that stuff, which was like in January, February, I've learned quite a bit. So yeah, some updates. I am trying to find a new job, And it's been so on and off because honestly, I look, and then I, just kind of get depressed because a lot of the stuff I'm finding is not what I'm looking for. And I know I can't give up, but honestly, it does get a little bit irritating, and so I've just kind of been a little bit on the back burner, but like a lot of stuff with my current job, which I'm not going to share no, real details about that, but just I'm not happy, and so I just want to find something in a field that I would like, and where it is a positive work environment and somewhere that I can really, put my skills to use. I do think that I'm a really fast learner, and so I think that it would just be great for me to get a change. So that's one thing I've been kind of thinking about. Another thing is there's certain things where I'm just really like, I don't want to do it, but it's things that need to get done. And there's a lot of things where I've thought about it and stuff, but then like don't actually put in the effort for it. Like, I don't know, there's like, like my car needs to get fixed, and that's happened for a while, but I've been like, oh, I don't have money, but then I'm like, oh, but you're not like properly tracking your finances and stuff. So some of the stuff I've set up is really trying to get myself to get to that point where I'm consistent with this and I can be able to do what needs to be done. I'm just trying to get it together. I definitely know how to do a lot of this stuff, but just, falling out of patterns and falling into new ones and making excuses, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's such a vicious cycle. So I am trying to get out of that, and I really am proud of myself because I have done a lot lately to try to get myself back on track. I definitely think there are still tons of room for improvement, and I also think, there's certain things that are distractions that I just need to sort out. I kind of really made more note of that because of a course I'm taking, and it's a personal development course, and the creator, TJ Walker, he gave like a new list of like 10 commandments. It's like a new list, but for this course, and I really liked it, and I really thought, wow, I really need to put these things into play. I'm gonna try to finish up this video. I'm just gonna read these off for you and probably be on the ending side of this video, if that makes sense. One last thing before I read our 10 commandments, and then we will be out. For this video is, I am really surprised how well I'm doing with recording this video and how I am starting to get comfortable with recording videos and talking to you guys, especially like because I'm sick, and like I would think that I would have a harder time, but I don't know. I think maybe my head being groggy is a little helpful. I'm really proud of myself for how far I've come. I'm starting to really like see like, okay, these are things that really need to change. These are things that like I can't be spending time on anymore, and just really getting focused. And so I am super duper proud, and to all the people that have, made me feel like I couldn't do it. Yeah, period. Like, no more words on that. Y'all already know, like, the proof is in the pudding, like they say. And so I am putting in the work and definitely seeing some results. And obviously I know I have a lot of things to change, which always happens, but I just mean to really be 100% focused. I've got some things that I need to cut out and not allow time for, and to be more strict with myself and stay on a consistent schedule. So I definitely see this happening, and we're making good steps. So to all the people that have supported me, I appreciate you. Whether you are my mother or my friend, I mean, I don't really have many of those, but or you are just someone who has viewed my videos as a, like someone on the outside, I appreciate it. I love being able to talk to anyone, like anyone that wants to listen, because I just have always felt like I've had more in me than what it had seemed like and what people had told me, and always people, making me feel smaller and confining me to a certain thing. And so, that now that I'm at a point where I'm like, I know how to use my voice, and I, feel more confident in myself and in my skin, I just I appreciate being able to share these things. Let's do this. 10 commandments from my complete personal transformation course. I don't know the exact title, by TJ Walker. Commandment number 1: cannot spend more than 1 hour a day consuming entertainment. That means internet news, gossip, social media consumption, and TV. Just any entertainment. Cannot spend more than 1 hour a day. Commandment number 2: you are creative and the world wants and needs your creations. So this basically is just saying you need to realize that you are creative and that you have something to share. So that's kind of like a thing, like get your head out your butt. Number 3: you create your own life the way you want it to be. So these are just kind of things like, this is things that you need to live by. Like, you need to be like, yes, I create my own life and no one else does that for me, and so I need to live my life the way I want it. So number 4 is stop buying needless stuff. And so one note I put under here, which he did not say, but one thing that I wanted to say was, this doesn't mean that you can never buy anything that you don't need again. It just means that you need to cut down and you need to think more about what you are buying. So actually just having a purpose for what you're buying. And sometimes, like I said, like for me, I like to buy things that are like $5 here and there, and that's, maybe I don't need it, but it's just something that, like, okay, I'm showing myself appreciation. So it doesn't always have to be, a need, but just really pay attention. Number 5, stop eating garbage and more food than you need to sustain your ideal weight. This is also another thing I'm working on. Spend 1 hour a day reading books on stuff that interests you. This is number 6. And that is definitely something I'm working on. I have it written into my schedule every day, but the thing is that, like, I make excuses and then things don't get done. I will do good half the week and then not. And then, so it's just kind of something like, okay, girl, get your together. Spend time in solitude each day thinking your own thoughts. This is commandment number 7. Definitely important. I've been trying to, integrate meditating and stuff. So yes, just for me, my biggest thing is I have all these things set up and I am in a really good spot. I just need to be consistent and I need to be strict. So then spend at least 30 minutes a day to creating something, some product, anything to help other people, bring joy to them. So for me, I have tried to schedule out Mondays being really where my mass production happens, where I am working on projects like my YouTube videos and my Etsy products, which again, a lot of stuff I've been slacking on. So this is where we're like, get it together, Samantha. Yes, but yeah, and then my only daily production, whatever, creating a product, is going to be posting on my social media. But I have been planning that stuff out using an app called Smart Post, which definitely recommend. So that has been super helpful. Be your own guru by listening to your own self speak audio every single day. This is a real power. This is number 9. So I would say I definitely need to do this because I do agree with that, but I've been trying to listen to like a motivational speech, so I've kind of got a similar concept. The only difference is I'm not yelling at myself, so yeah, I should do this and really, see how this works and how this helps me and get back to you guys on that one. Then the last commandment that he created was create a meaningful and purposeful life and leave a legacy. I mean, as an entrepreneur, isn't that all you want to do? I definitely think this was a good one to put in there to remind people, but that was just my thought when I read that. I was like, that's why I became an entrepreneur though, because like I want to leave a legacy, for my future family and for myself, have a name for myself, and build a beautiful life, because honestly, you only live once, and I don't think a life of being miserable is, really, it's just, that to me is a waste of a life. And it's really sad because a lot of people, they, listen to other people's opinions, and they beat themselves up, and they have big dreams, but they never accomplish them, and they give up on them. And so that is one of my biggest fears, and honestly, I push myself every day and remind myself why I'm doing it. And I'm not gonna say that I don't slack, because like I said, honestly, lately I've been slacking quite a bit. But what picks me back up every time is that reminder. Whether I'm down for a couple days or a week or a month, every time I'm down, I come back because I remind myself of why I'm doing it. And so, yeah, I mean, that is probably one of my best advice for that. I think that I'm gonna share whatever I can down below with you guys, and if I have anything else that I want to share, I will put that down below as well, because I'm just not sure if I've gathered everything. I wasn't the most prepared for this video, but hey, I made the video and I'm super proud of myself. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment, and share. If you have any recommendations for what you would like me to create for content, definitely also leave that down below. If you have any questions or comments or anything, also leave that down below. Share whatever it is that you want. I definitely don't get any comments or anything, but if I did, I would respond to them as soon as possible. And I want to help you guys in whatever way I can. So yes, definitely do all those things. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys, and I enjoy becoming consistent with making content and building a following, and not for the superficial reasons, but for the reasons of having people that I can share my knowledge with and my struggles. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.